All right, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. Hey, everybody, welcome. No, I'm going to look in the camera this one. See, I already screwed up. Hey, everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Today, we have some guests coming in. These are going to be reps from some of the insurance companies that I work with. We're going to have some fun with them. We're going to ask them some questions about the industry. It's going to be a lot of fun, so enjoy the video. Hey, everybody, I'm here with Pam from Health Partners.
My title sounds a lot more important than it is. It is the Business Development Sales Executive for Minnesota and Western Wisconsin.
Wow,
with
you're
Health
big
Partners.
time. Yeah. And you came out to see me?
I squeezed you in.
Yeah, Drew, I've got you on speed dial. I call you a lot.
My name is Drew Jessen, and I'm one of the market sales managers for United Healthcare. My primary goal is to make sure the brokers have the resources, the knowledge, and all the information they have to represent United Healthcare.
Drew's a bucket of knowledge. I usually call him, and I call Pam and Denise too for these things, but I usually, Drew's got an answer for me, and I test him out on a lot of vet stuff too, right? We've talked a lot about vets over the years on how their plans can be very beneficial for them.
Yep,
So.
absolutely, and kind of I have the self-coined title of the Medicare geek, so just like the Medicare man here.
I'm here with Denise Dakota, who I've been working with for a long time.
I'm with Allina Health Aetna, is the carrier I'm with, and I'm a broker manager.
So when I met Denise, I was just finding out about this Medicare stuff. I was doing a lot of group health insurance at that time and also individual. And I met with you, and you were basically saying, Tim, you're crazy. You got to get into this Medicare
Yeah, I
thing.
was.
That's how we first met, is you saying, you've got an opportunity here, you should jump on it. So I thank you for telling me about
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So that was awesome. So besides me, what is the hardest thing, because you can't say Tim,
Right.
what's the hardest thing about being in the health insurance industry?
Just the changes, I think.
Medicare is constantly changing.
All the changing rules and regulations.
Just to keep up with all the changes, and it seems like once you think you've got it figured out, then it changes.
It changes on a daily basis, so to stay current and on top of things can be very difficult.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you're giving people correct information also, because this is not the industry you want to be in and give wrong information.
Something
Every
else.
year, we have to record the phone calls. We have to disclose this. The disclosure's changing this
With
next
that,
year.
there's the final rule changes, and
It's
the use of the word Medicare,
Yep.
and just all
Yep.
these different
Yeah,
changes.
I might have to change my name.
I thought about you, Tim, the Medicare man. Is that?
I've got a new name.
Oh, in case you have to get rid of it? Okay.
Can I tell you it?
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
I won't.
If they make us change it, from the Medicare man, it's going to be maybe. So bleep that out if you put it in.
I will.
Okay.
So Denise, in your lifetime, when did you find it very useful or helpful to have health insurance?
Actually, I was engaged to be married. Just a fluke thing, emergency. I just kept getting sick and sick and sick, emergency room, this and that. And one person said it was my gallbladder. Another person said it was this. I literally ended up in the ER one morning, and they did, of course, every test in the ER. And I ended up having a grapefruit-sized tumor attached to my adrenal gland.
I didn't know this.
How random.
Yeah.
It was so scary because when you're in the ER, they first thought it was my liver, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Rick, I'm never going to have kids, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so scary, but I was literally in the hospital, huge incision for like a week. Man, if I wouldn't have had insurance, that would have been a devastating thing.
Yeah.
And so that's really when I realized, wow, this is so important.
I mean, with us, we're a family of four.
Yeah.
Just the small things, right, of being through the pregnancy, and we've got twins. You know that we have twins, and with our twins, that's considered high-risk pregnancy.
Of course.
Just how often we had to go in. The delivery process is in the operating room.
Yep.
Everything is different from when we just had one child at a time.
Yeah.
Again, the health insurance was just so awesome to have at that time, just because it just gave us the comfort to know we're going to get the proper care.
Exactly.
And not have to go, do we really need to go in for
Yep.
this?
Yep,
So-
you knew it was going to be covered. You
Right.
just had confidence and agreed.
On a serious note, is actually when I first started working with Tim, I got an MS diagnosis. And I take a very expensive self-inject medication and didn't realize how important it is to have health insurance when these medications can run thousands of dollars a month. So yes, that was an eye-opener for me, for sure.
One example I can think of, back when I first started in health insurance, I remember, so it was about 15 years ago, my dad had a stroke.
Okay.
He ended up in Fargo Hospital, and I remember one of the first things he said to me when I came into the ICU unit and he was able to talk to me, he said, "What is this going to cost me?" And I said, "You know what, you got health insurance." But when we started looking at some of his explanation of benefits, what his air ride cost, all of those things, he was very happy he had health insurance. And like I always tell people, health insurance is one thing you buy, you hope you never use.
Right. Well, thanks you guys for coming out. It was a ton of fun.
It was fun.
I really appreciate what you guys do for our office here at Legacy. You guys are great to myself, Bree, and Sue. Thank you for that. If you like what you're seeing here today, again, feel free to go on our YouTube channel, our social media, also with Facebook and our Instagram post, or go on our website and sign up for our quarterly newsletter. So thanks everybody again, and have a great day. Okay, so she always wants us to say bye, so on the count of 3, can you guys follow me and say bye to the camera? Sure. All right, so we're going to look at the camera on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye!